The historic Academy Center of the Arts is going to be open soon, and one of the events happening right here is a performance with the Lynchburg Symphony Orchestra. And to tell us more is Hugh, and this is going to be a historic event in several different ways, isn't it?
Oh, it's going to be. It's the first concert, the opening week of the Academy Theater, and we can see behind you, it's just going to be a lovely concert space. It's the first ever concert like this with the Lynchburg Symphony. There's something in this concert for everybody. It's just, I'm really excited about it. When I was in Atlanta, Robert Shaw brought this to the idea to the Atlanta Symphony, and it's customary for the major symphonies to do a festive celebration like this. And this has been the coming together of the community. We have singers and a 100-voice choir from the Jefferson Choral Society, from the Ramp Church, from Forest Presbyterian, a lot of other entities. And we have a children's choir from Hurt Elementary. Ooh. Precious children who are just going to knock your socks off, and wonderful soloists and a dramatic narrator. So there's many styles of music in this festive celebration. And the Lynchburg Symphony is a collaborative organization. Our players represent all of our institutions of higher learning and our best professionals in the community. And so it's going to be a celebration in many, many different ways, but it's the coming together of all of these really creative, talented people to celebrate the season together.
Can't argue with that. And there'll be a narrator kind of weaving the story together, right?
Yes. If you were there last year for the Grinch, Daryl Duff will be here. He's a voice instructor at Liberty, and he's wonderful. So that kind of helps us move along. And singing together, you're going to get to sing. When you come, Emily, you're sitting right here, and there's going to be 4 times you're going to sing your favorite songs with the choir, with the soloist, so you'll feel like you're an opera singer. So you're part of the production. You're the part of the production. It doesn't matter. You can just sing. So it's part of the production. And moving through the story, different styles of music with the orchestra, some orchestra only, some soloists with choir, lots of variety. We even have a spiritual with conga drums in the choir.
Wow.
So it's the whole gamut. The gospel choir from the Ramp Church, and you'll hear from Bishop in a second, is just an incredible musical group. And it's different music than we normally have at the symphony. So we're embracing lots of different elements in this concert.
That sounds amazing. And speaking of which, I also have the bishop from the Ramp Church here as well. And this is historic in different ways as well, because this is the first time this space has been integrated. Tell me more about that and the significance for you all.
You know, just as so much of the American South was in the 50s, public spaces were segregated. And when this theater closed in the 50s, this place was segregated. African Americans were limited to the very top balcony. Now, this is an historic moment for us because holiday season brings people together. And during this time of renovation and restoration, the reopening of this wonderful theater is going to be integrated with people from very diverse backgrounds representing our city will be seated all over this place. And so the sound is going to be a representative of where we are now as a city and a people.
Very good point. And your choir will be up there. Tell me about that performance and what you can expect from it.
We're so thankful for Hugh and Lynchburg Symphony for allowing us to be a part of this great historic moment. And so we have members of our choir that will be singing with the chorus, with the 100-voice choir, but also there'll be some featured music from the Ramp Church, which is a gospel choir. So right out of the backdrop of that wonderful classical and symphony music is going to be erected the sound of black gospel music. And it's going to be, I believe it's going to be a really exciting time here at the theater.
And Ramp itself is so popular, you guys have done a lot of touring with your group.
Yes, our choir has been featured in many cities all over the country, even at the D.C. Summit and Washington, D.C. Convention Center, and also in other countries, in India and Brazil, and different places our choir has been featured. But we're excited because we're a church that's right here in the heart of Lynchburg, and we're excited to be at home here for this historic moment.
Sounds amazing. And I also have one of the soloists here, and this is really a family affair, isn't it, Emma? Tell me about what you're going to be singing, and I understand your mommy is going to be watching.
Yes. So I am the soloist for a couple different pieces in the concert, but I'm most excited to sing Oh Holy Night, and my mom, the Reverend Leanne Taylor, is going to be guest conducting.
That sounds wonderful. And what does it feel like to be in this space? Because this is the end here. They're finishing it now. What do you think? What do you think the acoustics are like?
Oh, it's gorgeous. So far, we can tell even just talking in here, the sound is beautiful. It's such a gorgeous space. I think it's really going to be special. It feels very intimate, even though it's so big.
And this is not just one of the places you performed before. You've been performing all your life.
I have, and I've performed a lot throughout the region. Right now, I'm a young artist with Opera Roanoke and work at Mill Mountain Theater in Roanoke. So it's really exciting to be in Lynchburg for the first time performing here.
That sounds amazing. So if you could tell people out there, what do you think they should come out and see this?
Oh, y'all come and help us celebrate the holiday season. We're going to have a good time.
Sounds fantastic. And Lynchburg Symphony Orchestra presents There's No Place Like Home for the Holidays, Sunday, December 9th, starting at 4 p.m. For tickets, 434-846-8499. You can check out Lynchburg Symphony Orchestra's Facebook page or get tickets online at academycenter.org.